How's that? Does that help? How's that sound, guys? Is it back? Okay, it claims I've got it now. Huh, I forgot to click microphone. Oops. Okay, how's that? No. Okay. Yes? We good, Mo? I forgot to click the button to turn on the mic after I paired it. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. We're back. Okay, cool. The mic I got from a friend of mine up at one of the Metro Detroit news stations. It's got that big mic pack back here. So I had to like pair it to the computer to make it work. I forgot to click it on. The whole thing's been like, the computer's been turned off for the weekend. Okay, cool, we're back. Awesome. I got a personal reading too I still got to send out, but it's ready, so I'll get that out too. Okay, we're back. All right, cool. Sorry, I forgot to pair the mic to the computer. My bad. All right, we're good. So take two. No edits. Hi, it's me. It's Archer, still here. Mama T is doing better. Her radiation ends in January, thank goodness. Her and I are so ready to be past that part. But Mama T, you're a trooper. You are a true Scorpio. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. I'm sorry, y'all. This mic came with a mic pack. It's from a friend of mine at one of the local, the Detroit news stations. So it's the ones that like you see the news anchors wear with those big mic packs and stuff. But I had to use an adapter to get it to fit to the computer, so I forgot to pair it. I put it on, turned it on. I just forgot to pair everything. But okay, we're back. We're good. Okay, it wouldn't be Archer without a mic mount. I can have frickin' professional news studio quality equipment, and there's still a mic malfunction. So at least you know I'm me. I'm Archer. What's up? Welcome, guys. So I'm gonna make up and do the super chat lounge for you. Libra to Scorpio to Pisces. The last 6 signs. I am so sorry. I will figure out a way to make it up to you guys. Maybe I'll do something special or a video or a live stream or something that I just at least touch base. But like we're almost to the new year now anyways, and everybody kind of like, why do a December reading when we got 2 days of December left basically, you know? So we'll tap in at the beginning of the week. We'll do the all signs tomorrow. The all signs is gonna be tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, like usual. So Libra to Pisces, that'll give you guys, I would go in reverse order, but you can't do that. If I went Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, it would reverse the energies. There's an order of operations in the universe, right? That if I read Pisces first, Pisces would get Aries' reading, and Aquarius would get Taurus' reading, you know? So maybe we should do something like that, a little bit of a virtual party or something to include it, but it is. Luckily, my Chariot's awesome, so my Chariot can handle the speed bumps. We're still here. And we're going to read some super chats for you guys, okay? What I'll do, too, for a little quickie for you guys, I did this on the TikTok live stream the other night, a few nights ago, is real quick, let's do a Crosswatchers thing, real quick, and then we'll get into the super chats. Boom, just like that, okay? And I'm going to try to do timestamps for all y'all in the super chat so you don't have to do too much scrolling and searching, okay? You know what? Put Mama T, Angel Eyes Mama T, let Scorpio Brown Sugar roll into it. Let Scorpio Brown Sugar grab a super chat. She'll be our final one. I want to take care of her because she's OG. She's been with the channel since the beginning. So we'll let that one through, right? Hey Autumn Moonlight, what's up? My favoriteest name in the whole wide world. How you doing? We got 2 Autumns. We got Autumn Humble and we got Autumn Moonlight. I like that. That's cool. I dig it. Oh, thanks, Angel Eyes. Thank you, Faith and Love. Diary of Your Reflection. Oh, thank you. Love you too. Love your face too. I don't have my suits on or my like camera ready gear. I just wanted to be warm and comfy. It's cold in Michigan, so I put my favorite sweatshirt on. All right, but all right. Let's go real quick. Let's use the Archer deck, and we're gonna do a Crosswatcher read, and then we'll hop into the super chats. Okay, and let's go till I can't read no more. I got my chai tea out. Very cool. Little honey, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of lemon. Awesome. Scorpio gave me the recipe, and it works wonders. So, all right, we're going to just do cross-watching real quick. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Heather. Greetings from the other side of the pond. I want to visit England so much. I got to see Liverpool. I got to see Southampton. I got to see London. I still want to go to Ireland so much. I have got to be able, before I die, I got to be able to stand right where the Titanic was built. I've got to get to Belfast. I got to see that. Australia too. I want to see Australia. Speaking of Australia, what's up, Rowdy? All right, and this is just us. This is just YouTube's here. There's no Facebook, no Instagram, no TikTok. It's us. All right, so let's start with the cross watchers. All right, if you are dealing with anything, here's what's going on their side of the fence right now, okay? Everybody, okay? So think about your person, and we're gonna go Aries to Pisces, and let's see what's going on with the person on your mind, all right? All right, God, tap me in, tune me in, give me 2 shuffles and the energies for the person on our person's mind. What do we have? All right, 2 shuffles. Let's go for it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for everyone that we're dealing with. Here we go. Okay, the overall energy is the 7 of Pentacles. There's a lot of thinking in the energy right now. The 7 of Pentacles shows that the person on your mind, they are Ace of Swords. They're still kind of in a state of nostalgia with the 7 of Pentacles. There is something that was said during your last time interacting with each other that they've been thinking about. And with the Ace of Swords to the Tower card on the Death card, going into January, Capricorn season with the Devil down here, I do see that one of them things that was planted with the 7 of Pentacles is working to take root. There are some towers going on the person that's on your mind side of the fence to put them into a state of a transformation where they're more ready and motivated to come your way. Emperor to the Moon card. So you don't see it going on. You don't see it happening. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with that Moon card to change things in your guys' connection. All right, let's do it to it. Starting with Aries. If you are dealing with an Aries, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Aries is already slowly on a return approach, okay? They're working to make sure things are in place. They're double checking with that Knight of Pentacles. See how close they are? They can see the Ace of Pentacles where that sunflower's at on the map. So they're already on a return path. They're clearing their mindset so that they can reach out, make an attempt to square things up with you, and sooner than later, okay? The divine timing is starting to run down where they will soon arrive at their destination, okay? So if you're dealing with an Aries, they're already heading in your way. Now, if you're dealing with a Taurus, we have the 4 of Pentacles. The Taurus is still kind of closed off a little bit. The connection between you guys was really intense and it was a lot for them to process. So with the 4 of Pentacles here, it's a little bit of protection. They've got their heart chakra a little closed off as they process the intensity in the relationship so that they can decide how to approach you to work things out, okay? There's a lot of stuff behind those pentacles that they're dealing with still. Now, if you're dealing with a Gemini, we have the Strength card, Leo energy. Gemini is doing some heavy thinking and they're at a point here where they're going to find that one little dose of willpower, that one last push that they need to cross the threshold and reach out and talk to you, okay? The Strength card does show a little bit of Gemini's stubbornness was a big thing in that Gemini feared or felt like there was no way to repair this connection. However, something, especially with the 7 of Pentacles, the Tower card at the bottom of the deck, is telling me that Gemini will find a reason to reach out and work things, okay? Now, if you're dealing with a Cancer, we have the 9 of Swords. Right here shows me that the silence between you two is what's going to bring Cancer out of their shell, so to speak. They are kind of realizing that they made a mistake and really kind of prejudged or rushed the connection and didn't allow it to mature and nurture in proper timing, okay? And by cutting this out, they kind of cut their nose to spite their face. So the silence is what's going to drive them into your direction, okay? That's Gemini energy, which shows that after the silence comes some communication, okay? Something about January 9th, maybe a date that resonates between you and the Cancerian that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have the 5 of Cups. So even though you and Leo haven't spoken a minute, there's a part of them that does miss you. The way you treated them, the nurturing connection, the way you guys could just be yourselves, they're missing that. In that You were the one that they didn't have to keep the mask on and be Leo all the time. Now, the other side of this fence that I'm feeling, they're also a little shocked or surprised that you've stayed quiet. And not that Leo's in a bit of an ego trip, because they're not. It's just one of those natural things that people feel where it's like, wow, I really thought they'd reach out to me by now. Why haven't they? And like Leo's like seriously sitting there being like, I honestly don't realize that what did I do? Was it really that bad? That might be the catalyst to get them to reach out and be like, okay, look, Five of Cups, I miss you. Do you miss me? Can we work on this? Like Leo at the moment is even kind of like, I don't know why I miss him so much, but I totally do miss him. Okay? So there's some potential that through the sadness comes some happiness between you two. Now, if you're dealing with a Virgo, we have the Two of Swords. Virgo is trying to maintain some faith and love right now because they do feel a little shattered. But I'm seeing a change that comes in on Virgo's side of the fence with this here. This is like Cupid having an arrow lined up, getting ready to fire it at them. So at the moment, they're more trusting in their faith, okay, their religion, their beliefs. But they're going to get that love bug that hits, that causes them to reach out, where in the not too distant future, they start sitting there being like, okay, why am I really missing my person? Why do I really want to talk to my person? Why am I not maintaining my composure like I normally do? Okay? If you're dealing with a Libra, we have the Page of Wands. Libra is actually working on sending the message, okay? Because it's kind of like they're deciding what to say or how to say it with the Page of Wands that will kind of excite you when you get this message, because they're starting to get excited by the memories and the thought of you and being like, is there a way we could rekindle this? With this lumberjack on here, it's the old theory of how many times do you move firewood around before you actually burn the firewood? And they've kind of grappled with ideas or feelings for a while, and they're at the point where they're ready to put the firewood in the fireplace, so to speak, and reignite that passion and that spark between the two of you guys, okay? One of the biggest things on this is they found out, like, really how happy you kind of make them. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have the King of Swords. Scorpio is working on using their words wisely. They're overcoming a little bit of, they did have a little bit of some narcissistic tendencies, very much in their own ego, or they thought it was really cool to stay quiet and mysterious and try to play it up like they were like cool Johnny Bravo energies. In reality, they're like a big soft teddy bear. And I see them reaching out to you in a way they haven't before, where they're going to really confess some love, use their words wisely. Instead of being like, ha, I knew you missed me, they're going to be like, I actually kind of missed you. I missed you more than you missed me. And you're going to be like, no, I kind of missed you too. They're going to be like, no, not as much. And then it restores it from there, okay? They're going to use their words wisely instead of the way that you guys argued so much before. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, we have the Nine of Wands. Sagittarius has not made a move yet. However, they're watching you. So they're starting to get ideas. They're tapping into that ninth house energy, and like they're getting to a point where they're getting tired of searching for answers and they want to take action. Because if you see that wall that Sagittarius is hiding behind, it's not very well constructed. See how open it is? It's that close that literally this person could like just push a couple of those stakes down and walk your way. Okay, so they have been looking at your social media profile online, and they're trying to get, like, I'm hearing Sagittarius say, I'm not reaching out if my person, if maybe they're involved in a new connection, Archer, maybe there's somebody new they're talking to or something, I'm not going to make myself look like a fool, so I have to know beforehand if there's a chance type of a thing. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have the King of Cups. Capricorn, you're going to actually find they're realizing that even with what you guys have gone through, that you loved them in a way nobody else has. And that's why that you guys haven't been able to stop thinking about each other. That love is what's going to kind of propel them in a direction of like, regardless of what their current situation is, they want to restore this connection because you were the first one that really kind of opened their heart up. And that's what is continuing to drive them back in your direction, okay? If you're dealing with an Aquarius, we have the Two of Cups. So Aquarius, which normally in the relationship was like wallpaper, where they never really confirmed if they loved you or had feelings. A lot of the stuff they've gone through recently has strengthened a bond, an energetical cord between the two of you guys, where they're kind of realizing what their feelings are for you. And if you were dealing with an Aquarius that before was either afraid of a commitment or the whole I'm not ready for love or I love you, but I'm not in love with you, that type of a thing, they're figuring it out right now. It's one of those awakening moments where like, oh my gosh, I love them. Whoa. Okay. So Aquarius will process those feelings, and I do see the divine timing. The clock is ticking down. You're nearing the point of reunion with Aquarius. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, we have the Page of Cups. Pisces is going through a bit of a rebirth or a regeneration, feeling a little younger, a little more like the time apart between you guys is allowing Pisces to rest, to recuperate, and be ready to go back forward in a much more innocent connection. They didn't like how things got near the end when it was so mean and fighting and intense, and the time apart is allowing Pisces to see things in a much more innocent perspective where you guys can reapproach in a more funner way of things as opposed to it being like, why so serious all the time? Okay. So a lot of the stuff that was said during your last convo with your person still has stuck with them. They remember all the words of that day, and I do see them processing it. God's throwing them a little help with that Tower card, being like, hey, don't forget, don't forget, hey, don't forget, don't forget. All right. That will work on the transformation, this connection. 2024 has been a rough one for y'all. 2025 is the year of transformation, a much less stressful, more positive forward direction. Okay, so I hope that helps. Now let's do some super chats. All right, let's go. Mary, what's up? Oh my gosh, how you doing? What's happening? How's it been? You had to keep the broom out? You've been, or is the broom put away? All right, let's do it. Let's go super chats. Let me pull up the right screen, and we're gonna give this our best shot, Mama T. All right, let's see what we can do on this. All right, let's see. We will do. Let me go into here. We got the elf on a shelf. Because the elf had to zip tie it to Bill so that it didn't keep falling off. And then I couldn't play Bill unless I re-zip tied the thing. So I was like, oh, I'll just keep playing the drums for right now. So I can finally do some bass covers and stuff. Okay, let's go for it. Let's start off with, let's do Jersey Girl at 1833. All right, we're going to take it from here. Doop, 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 doo. Okay, let's start with Jersey Girl. What do we got for Jersey Girl? Will my Leo make the effort and our talk will go well? Let's find out. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, okay. Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Leo will start making some effort with the Hierophant. I've got two cards confirming that Leo is going through an elevation. His vibration is changing. It's maturing. It's leveling up. The Knight of Swords shows that the level of vibration he's getting ready to transition into is a much faster pace energy with the Knight of Swords. And also doing some thinking before he reaches out and speaks. The Star card shows that you are both exactly on the point of your healing journeys that you're supposed to be at with the Five of Wands, where you can work together and overcome the struggles you've been through. I do see with the talk here on the Hierophant that it will actually go quite well for you. Okay, this one's going to be, it's going to be a much more mature conversation than what it was before, that you both actually walk away feeling much more comfortable with the direction the relationship goes. All right, let's see. Next one we'll do is at 1955. We'll do Blanquitas. All right, Blanquita, will Pisces' financial issues get better? Will he go quiet again? All right, let me see. Let's see. Ooh, hidden behind the, oh, double hidden. Three of Cups. I've got a feeling that Pisces will be celebrating the changes there. So the financial issues will get better. Pisces needs to have just a little bit of faith in this. I do see the potential for some seasonal work, part-time work, and that which will help on locating a job as we get into the new year. Okay, the reason Pisces hasn't found some work yet is just due to the time of year that it is, that the workplaces aren't really doing any hiring until we get into the 2025 calendar year. That this here shows he will not go quiet again with the Page of Wands, that you guys are actually going to start opening up more. He'll get much more vulnerable, much more willing to talk, and doing it in a much more positive direction as opposed to being so passive aggressive. Okay. So I do dig that. Sagittarius energy, the Page of Wands comes out, which I'm even pulling more Sag off of that. So I see Pisces getting a little more sassy, a little more fun, a little more outgoing, as opposed to going quiet again. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. It's actually what you've been manifesting and working to make happen. Okay. All right. Now, next up, let's see here. At 2126, we will do Jazzy. All right, Jazzy. Okay, let's see. Love with a Libra, little Cancer Libra connection. What's up with Jazzy's connection? Give me a current update on Jazzy's connection, please. Cancer and Libra energy. Cancer and Libra energy. Eight of Pentacles. He's working on it. This is beautiful with the Three of Wands. He's still single and on his own. The Magician card shows that he is actually coming into a place where he's been thinking a lot about reaching out and working things out with you. I say you might be expected to get a brief message while you're at work with the Eight of Pentacles about how much he has changed since before, and asking to see, like, if you're open to maybe getting together for a conversation and setting some new boundaries for what you both want and desire out of the connection. So I do like that with the Eight of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. I think he'll get a text message during work hours. Like, he'll be at work and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't talk about this right now. Oh, but I totally want to talk about this right now. It'll be one of those things that, like, perfect timing as always. Okay. Okay, so now next one at 2242, we'll do Aitch, A-I-T-C-H. I know I always say it wrong. I just like calling you A, like my coffee cups for you. Okay, what's going on with the Libra you're talking to? Let me find out. What's going on with the Libra that, ooh, cool. Eight of Wands, confirmation they enjoy talking with the Judgment card. Right now, your Libra is doing a little bit of reflection back on the hurts that he's been through in the past. All right, because still in a little bit of the energy of, like, what if history repeats itself? With the Judgment card, the Knight of Pentacles does show he can make it through that, though. He'll get through this energy, this direction that's on his mind. That's why he's still a little quiet and a little closed off with the Four of Pentacles. So it's a very superficial conversations at the moment that you're talking to, and you're like, when's it going to get a little deeper? When are we going to say a little bit more? I do see it coming. He is just working on a lot of nostalgia right now, because in his mind, he's like, this is too good to be true, because usually when it gets to this point, something bad happens, and he's waiting for the bad to happen. But it's not going to with this one, and that'll allow him to take these pentacles and put them down and open up. He's almost to that end point of making it through this bit of overthinking that he's going through right now. That opens the floodgates and lets the connection grow with the Sun card and the King of Cups and the Six of Wands and the Empress. Yeah, there you go. All right, that's basically Caitlin Petty showing up with a whole entourage at this point, but you got a very good, successful connection between the two of you guys. Oh, by the way, there he is with Justice. That's Libra's card. Okay, cool. I dig it. Speaking of which, let's switch decks, because lately I've been getting into the original hero deck for the channel before the Biblical Tarot took over, the Grand Theft Auto deck. It's been making comebacks. The energy off this deck, it was the first deck I used when I started the channel, and I forgot how cool the vibes off of this deck are. So at 2440, let's do Mo's, all right? Okay, Mo, well, you and Davis got into an argument today, okay? Will we fix things, and will he offer me commitment, or should I walk away? Whoa, told you this deck had energy. Page of Swords comes out, which means he's actually already thinking, like, the same thing. Is there a way to fix through this? Like, it got out of hand so quick. Like, it's showing me a scene from Anchorman, that scene where they're all back in Ron Burgundy's office, and Ron Burgundy's got the beer out, and he's like, wow, that escalated quick, you know, that sort of a thing. Okay, Page of Swords to the Empress. Believe it or not, Empress, Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands on his side of the fence. He didn't want the argument to get as out of hand, and it's actually got him a little physically stressed out or sick to his stomach about it. Like, man, this, like, he's feeling like, I didn't know when to stop. Mo didn't know when to stop, and it escalated faster than it should, okay? Now, with the Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, there's three cards here confirming you guys can indeed fix things, because he still sees you in a very high perspective and a very positive mindset. Empress to the Ten of Cups still shows that your connection is destined for a long-term relationship, and things like this, Right now, even this current argument that you guys got into is teaching you guys your boundaries and ways to work through it so that when the next arguments present itself, which every couple goes through arguments, but when the next one presents itself, you guys will have learned from this one and it won't get near as out of hand. I see you guys in the future kind of being a little bit like, whoa, 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 why are we fighting? I love you too much to fight. And you guys being able to work it out in a much clearer mindset in the future. Okay, now it's Vaughn. Let's do it's Vaughn at 26:29. All right, it's Vaughn at 26:29. It's Vaughn, whatever comes out. All right, let's see what we got. Whoa, I told y'all this deck is like crazy. I forgot how cool this deck is. Oh my gosh, I really do love this deck. This is the deck that I came up with love this deck for. Well, the original version, but anyways, long story. 3 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. All right, this is the person that brought you to tarot. Straight up, that 3 of Swords. This is the one that when he left, ripped your heart apart. Okay? The 8 of Pentacles shows recently that he's been, whoa, did you see that? That was cool. That lately he's been doing some inner work on himself and healing to make it through the stages of grief and getting ready to reach back out. This is the person that you thought, it's done, it's over, it's not happening, it's not going to happen. 9 of Wands to the Fool card that leads right to the World card after that shows that he is actually finding one last dose of willpower with the Strength card here in order to make a return. He's done some intricate work on himself, and you will be kind of shocked when he penetrates that 9 of Wands wall and takes a Fool card chance at this thing that leads to the World card. Girl, you're not going to need tarot much longer. You just have to come back and say hi, or come back for like energy updates. All right. Okay, next up, let's do Janet's. We'll do Janet's at 27:53. All right. Janet, what is upcoming in love for you in January? Okay, you got it, girl. What's coming up for Janet in love in January? Janet, love, January. I like the stability of the month for you. Notice how the cards aren't flying. You're not stressed out. You're not having like rough days. It's a very nice, balanced month for you. I like this. 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Queen of Wands. I see the potential here for some 6 of Wands too. Oh, nice. Big success on this one. Repeating sixes too. January 6th, I see being a big change. Okay. That coming through on this one, the one on your mind that you're already thinking about has been watching you and definitely tying around the moon energies and something about January 6th being a point that look how he's checking you out. It's been a minute now, like that one on your mind, he's looking at your social media. Look at him hanging out with a buddy at night. Like they're just watching the football game. Meanwhile, he's hanging out on his phone while they're down in cookies and milk, being like, I wonder what Janet's been up to. And his buddy's like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, I'm looking at my ex's page, man. I don't know. And yeah, and like his buddy's looking, being like, bro, you still got feelings for her. You need to call her. He's like, I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm not sure. Outcome though, Queen of Wands, another chance. Believe it or not, the one on your mind's friend is defending you, being like, well, what'd you do? And the one on your mind is like, I didn't do nothing. And the friend is like, I know better. I know your track record, man. And so, believe it or not, the friend is helping plant some 6 of Wands seed for you with the 3 of Wands. That the time's right to kind of work something out. Okay? I dig that. I think you'll be hearing from that person. I totally do. All right? Watch the football games in the area. That'll let you know what times he's hanging out with his buddies. All right, now we'll do Heather at 29:57 for Heather. All right, let's see. Heather, is Sagittarius still interested, and will I hear from him soon? Okay, is Heather Sagittarius still interested, and will Heather hear from him soon? What do we got? Four of Wands. Have you figured out that you and your Sagittarius are on a twin flame journey with the Devil card to the 6 of Pentacles? Because what I'm seeing here, confirmation that when you find twin flame readings on the internet, it ties to you and your Sagittarius. The energy will resonate. But on the Devil card to the 6 of Pentacles, I do see Sagittarius overcoming a little bit of their fears. Because like he's already checking you out, already wants to figure out what to do, and he wants to know what you're up to a little bit too. Like, is Heather still interested? Is Heather still, you guys are asking the same questions kind of. However, you've got me. He's got your Facebook. He's got your Instagram. He's got your online presence to look and be like, okay, what's Heather up to? I want to know. Six of Pentacles shows that the devil comes out of him a little bit, where he's going to be like, you, you know what? I don't care what she's. I don't care if she's in a relationship. I got to reach out. She'll tell me. She'll be like, "Sorry, I'm talking to someone, whatever." But I got to find out. I got to find out. Okay. I'm seeing here that like you and him both actually have some friends that have recently started talking to people. That's a bit of the motivation and a bit of the crutch at the same time. Where like your Sagittarius is like, I want to be talking to somebody. I want to be talking to Heather. And then like, wait, oh wow, what if Heather messages me back that she's already talking to somebody and then I'm still talking to nobody? He'll come through with that and kind of see it to reason and be like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I got to give it a try at Five of Wands. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. Now we'll do crypto. My girl, crypto sugar. We'll do crypto at 31.56. All right. Crypto. What? You know what? She's not doing that bad. She's tired. This radiation stuff, man, it's wild. But Mama T, Crypto wants to know how you're feeling. How you doing? You okay, Mom? I did actually the other night when I couldn't make it back to do Libra and everything. I slept in her living room on her couch. That is an old couch, but it was comfy. But okay, let's see. Sending lots of prayers. Thank you. Thank you. What do you see happening with you and your Taurus? Okay, fill me in on Crypto's Taurus. Fill me in on Crypto's Taurus. I'm digging the vibes off this deck. I love this. World card, Two of Swords. This is actually a straight up message for you. Four of Swords. Believe it or not, the energy, even still, as long as it's been, this energy is allowing both of you guys to rest and recharge. You as well. Because even when you were together, what he put you through, that was a lot. And you're even still actually in a bit of recharging and resting and rejuvenating yourself. So you're ready to take it on. All right. So God is actually keeping track on both y'all. All right. To see how far along he is on his side of the fence, how along you are too. So that when you guys do come back together with the World's card to Justice, history doesn't repeat itself. It doesn't happen again. You will make it to an end all be all with him with the World's card. A lot of it in the timing is just making sure that you both are ready to go and safe to proceed. Okay? So I do like it. A lot of the thing that is the biggest frustrating part, the divine timing at play, so that both of you guys have enough time to recharge. And like the intensity of the connection was a lot. And that's why God put it on hold, put it on pause. And now God is paying attention to both you guys with the Six of Wands to the Lover's card. You guys are actually still together. You're each just finding your way back to each other. All right. That's a successful marriage in your future. Okay. All right. Next up, let's go to, okay, we're going to do Trisha at 3410. Trisha at 3410. Let's go with that one. Okay. Give me a whatever comes out for Trisha. Ooh, did you see that? That popped right out of the gate. Nine of Pentacles. Girl, you looking all right, even if you don't think you are. Your single life's not doing too bad. I like the stability. I like it. God is giving me a little heads up that you might need a spa day. Maybe you need a day with some cucumbers over your eyes, which I've never understood why girls do that because I thought cucumbers went on salads, but whatever. But yeah, what I'm seeing on this one is that you're actually in a pretty good frame of mind. You might even already have an appointment for like a spa day or a massage or a chiropractor. But God's like, yep, well played. Knight of Swords. Very good, very good. Now, the Strength card to the Chess Master that comes out on the Eight of Cups with the 10 Pentacles down here lets me know that the one on your mind is actually doing very similar stuff. And with the Eight of Cups, they're regretting walking away from you. So that tells me that whatever you changed your profile picture to recently, they noticed and they were like, oh, heck no. No, Trisha can't be looking that good. I can't be getting these kind of feelings. Oh, wait, I broke up with Trisha. Why do I miss? No, it's supposed to go the other way. But they're going to come in the right way because a lot of it is your wishes coming around that God has heard your prayers with the Eight of Wands. And it's kind of why the stuff you're going through is happening. It's why you've been thinking about what you eat and why you've been really focusing on yourself, your body, your mindset, and clearing it because God's like, oh, we're going to make Trisha look really good. And we're going to really mess his world up. type of a thing, okay? The whole don't know what you got till it's gone, that causes him to reach out, because also his cell phone's getting affected too. He's got a cell phone infection where where his cell phone keeps picking up top 10 signs you met your soulmate, top 10 signs you met your twin flame. He's like, I use YouTube to watch car videos. Why do I, what's a soulmate? Guess what? He's finding out. All right. Okay, now let's do Jen. This is Gen 85. We'll do Gen 85 at 3622. All right. Just want to check in on Andrew and yours connection. Okay, still in the talking stages. Nice, like it. But with a little more than talking. Just want to see how it'll progress over January and some feelings. Okay, got you for sure. All right, let's see what we got. Temperance. Ooh, it's going to start moving a little faster. I like when Sagittarius energy shows up, because what this tells me, Two of Cups, is that you guys are actually right on time for how it should be going. The flow is chef's kiss. All right. Now, Temperance card to the Queen of Swords. Are you the one that's been looking on Zillow, like picturing what your guys' dream home looks like together, or is this him? Because one of you guys are already making some plans for the future. I see on this Temperance card, like I see you guys picking out like wall art and how to decorate an apartment or a home. So the next stages or next potential I see is there's some divine timing coming in where for some reason Sagittarius energy shows me that Andrew's gonna like have some reason that he needs to like, hey, can I crash on the couch for a couple nights? Which winds up turning into you guys moving in together. Might just be like a late night movie night that like it just gets really late and you're like, well, instead of driving home this late, if you want to stay, you know, you can crash on the couch, and it doesn't really like stay on the couch that long type of a thing. But yeah, there's going to be some tower cards coming in to cause you guys to start heading towards the energies of moving in together. Okay. Okay. Next up, sorry about the image quality. Does the image quality really look that awful? That's disgusting. God, I just love my internet. So beautiful. I'm going to, let's see, we just did Gen 85. I want to refresh the internet connection. This new software lets me do it in real time. Okay. Oh, I am writing a strongly worded letter to WoW. I paid for an upgrade. Goodness gracious. Okay, anyways, let's keep rolling. Anyways, okay. It didn't work a bit, did it, Miss Marley? And if I unhook the whole thing, it'll just kill the whole thing. Like if I go up and reset the cable modem, it'll just go nuts. That frustrates me. I mean, it doesn't really frustrate me. It just makes me want to be sillier. It is, yeah. It'll be fixed before we do the all signs, because I'll tell you what, it'll be okay. It'll work out. Okay, gotcha. I don't understand why it's even doing that. But this is a cool little trial and error thing. No, don't do that. I just want to refresh on the signal. Let's see. Doop, 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 doop. There we go, like that. Let's try this. Let me try a refresh on the connection. Let's do that, followed by that. And then try a refresh on the signal, and then we'll come back into it. Okay, all right, so we'll try that and see how that works out, because that even frustrates me. Don't know why I pay all this money for stuff for it to just turn out like that, but there's always a reason. It's a thing. Oh, wow, this thing lets me mirror the oh, look at that, now I'm backwards. I didn't even know this stuff could do that. That is so cool. Okay, sorry, ADHD set in for a second. Let's get back to it. Okay. Doop, doop, doo, doo, doo. All right, next up, we'll do Autumn Humble. We were just talking about you earlier with the other Autumn. We were talking about how awesome my Autumns are, and you showed up. What up, darling? How are you doing, hon? We're just messing with my signal connections and strength. I will have this fixed before the live all sign, so it is crystal clear. Okay, anyways, let's keep rolling. Let's roll on. See, even that does look a little bit better. I'm such a tech dork. I love technology. Oh my gosh. I know it mirrored. It mirrored. That was so cool, wasn't it, Rohama? All right, let's see what we got. That's a little better. All right, we'll keep messing with that. Okay, so we'll go in back next super chat, And y'all know I will have this fixed before the all signs tomorrow. If it's not audio, it's video. I just love it. According to history, it's like 75 years ago or however long ago it was, we could talk to the moon from here. And yet in 2025, we cannot get a clear video signal on the planet. I mean, honorable mentions to Stanley Kubrick and everything, but yeah, you know what I mean. All right, let's see. All right, let's go into Mantra Mama. We're gonna do Mantra Mama at 4124. Let's do it. Okay, Mantra Mama 4124. Do 2025 messages in love and career. Oh, see, it did change the frame rate a little bit. Oh my gosh. I'm not really going to blame technology because I got the new software and I'm not sure how all of it works. There's probably a lot of settings I haven't played with yet. Anyways, all right, 2025 messages, love and career for Mantra Mama. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Okay, star card. 2025 is your year for healing, girl. Your vibrational plane is changing. You're transitioning into a vibration that is like more honest and transparent. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles shows this is your year for some stability. Your job and your money will start to balance out, get a little bit better. I don't see you working at the same job you are working at in January by December. You're going to be in a new job, a new position, a new all of it. Also, the one on your mind, 7 of Swords, shows them healing. They're working to make it through the 5 stages of grief. They can put the 5 of Swords out of their life and come back with the 2 of Swords, where Cupid fires the arrow into their heart, right for you. Ace of Cups, a fresh start for you two in love. It's not picking up where you guys left off. It's starting fresh, okay? Bygones be bygones, past in the past. I'm seeing one conversation that you guys put the past behind you guys and start setting your sights forward, okay? So the way you are, what you're dealing with in January, you will not be dealing with by July with the 7 of Swords, and it's all totally different by October, all right? Okay, now we'll do Rohama. We'll be at 4310 for Rohama. Oh, look, it refreshed, it caught up. Oh my gosh, that's the, okay, now the software is cool again. Okay, all right, Wade Zane's current energies towards you individually, feeling them both. Something needs to come out, but not sure what. Okay, let's see. Two of Swords. I'm hearing an old 70s song that I remember Mama T used to play on the stereo when we had one of the big 1980s console stereos. It was secondhand. I'm not that old. But what I'm seeing on this one, torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool, loving both of you is breaking all the rules. I'm not even going to try to sing it because it's not in the key that I can carry. All right. I need like A flat in order to carry a good tune. Okay. I use a capo on the bass. But hey, all the bass players that just freaked out over that, Paul McCartney did it too. There's nothing wrong with using a capo on a bass. Anyhow, back at your reading, Rohama, what I'm seeing here is that the terror that you're feeling is because you are making a lot of connections between Wade and Zane. Zane and the 9 of Swords, God is strongly recommending you have free will. This is just guidance that Zane's energy needs to be left behind for what he did to you because he has not fully come through that energy yet with the 5 of Cups. Look how bad the fights were when you guys were younger and together. And that's why you're almost feeling a little bit of a similar energetical pull off of Wade because they're bleeding together. When your energy is focused into multiple directions, the energies will bleed. That puts you into the 10 of Swords, where it becomes a lot of overthinking about which way should I go. Do I go with Zane because he's closer? Should I stick with Wade and hope for an outcome? 2 of Pentacles. I'm not sure, Archer. Which way should I go? What should I do? Best outcome with the High Priestess to the Tower card is allowing God to put these Tower card moments in to establish your 9 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups. Because at this moment in time, Zane still has some work to do. Okay, Zane is still on a bit of an ego trip and still kind of a little bit of history repeating itself. But you also have Wade, who's in the 9 of Swords, where the silence between you guys is happening due to Tower moments. Okay, even at this point, even Biden didn't help Wade out. But on this here, both of these, believe it or not, you're in the same lessons, the same school with that Devil card to find your World card and your unconditional love. It's a little bit of self-projection coming out in the energies of what do you like about Zane and Wade? What don't you like about Zane and Wade? Both of them equally, okay? And that's a lot of some of the answers to your questions that leads you towards real love in this lifetime, physical, human, touchy-feely, you know it's there, know it's happening, okay? It's kind of like 2025 for you, Ruhama, is going to be a year of stepping out of the comfort zone and bringing in the real love that you have worked really, really hard for, okay? And we're talking real love, tangible, feely, touchy, everything in this timeline that, granted, could totally be with one of two said gentlemen. It could also be with another suitor. There's nothing to say that by February, there's not something new that piques your interest. This could be a change in Wade's status, could be Zane having a complete coming around moment. Okay, maybe somebody puts Zane in the truck, buys him a Bible and a cheeseburger, takes him down to the river, and he finds himself, you know? But what I'm seeing on this one, you are actually still finishing up a test, Nine of Swords, and some lessons for the real love to come in with the one you desire. All right, pros and cons list right now, huge helps for you. That'll let you see like the goods and the bads in both of them and bring this in. Right now, January into February, a big test time for you about like making sure you know your worth, girl, and that you're the prize and that any gentleman would be lucky to have you. All right. That's going to allow you to take any energies of ones that you're like, yeah, I deserve better than this. I don't need somebody that's all closed off and locked up and not wanting to talk to me or like entertaining other people or making me feel like I'm being played. And like, I do see you passing that test, and your rewards is the love with the one you truly desire. Okay. All right. That'll take us to why. Why? Because you're next. No, that joke's an antique. That's the oldest joke in the book. All right, so we'll do why at 47:44. All right, why at 47:44? Why? Because I'm getting tired of my internet signal. All right, when will Steve? I bet you Nashville has good internet. Anyways, when will Steve contact me again? Ooh, Page of Wands. Look, that's literally him. Look at him looking at you and being like, "Girl, can we talk? I got questions to ask." I'm hearing that scene from. Is that Uncle Buck? Where Macaulay Culkin's like, so you home or apartment? Home. Park. Where's your ex at? Bigger story. Where's that at? Bigger story. Why don't you have kids? Even bigger story. I see you guys having a conversation with the Wheel of Fortune. He will contact you again. The Wheel of Fortune of the Hermit card shows that at the moment he's still resting. The intensity of the connection was a lot for him to process because he's never really experienced a real love. But that Wheel of Fortune shows that he's thinking and seeing things from a different perspective as the Wheel of Fortune turns, almost like I'm seeing like a train track or a railroad turnstile. That even though he was heading in this way, the Wheel of Fortune stopped and was like, no, 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 let's go this way instead. Why don't you try that and see what happens? All right. So yeah, expecting the unexpected. I do see him reaching out to contacting you, possibly even before January 25th. January 25th might be an epic date or something to like make note of and just pay attention for type thing. Okay. All right. Then we'll do Samantha at 4901. All right. Let's see. Samantha at 4901 or 4910, 601. Okay. Samantha, it feels like he doesn't care or think of you. Has he moved on? All right. Let me see what's up. That card stopped, came out sideways. The Five of Wands. He actually does still think a lot about you. He thinks, oh, with Queen of Swords, he's literally doodled about you. Like at work, like if he's got paperwork out on his desk and his pen, and he's sitting there, he's like, he starts like doodling your name and stuff on there. No, you're still very heavily on his mind because remember, the human brain, it thinks. I mean, we think billions of thoughts a day, and we're not computers. There's no way to erase anybody out of your memory. Like if I asked you, Samantha, who was your crush in first grade? You still remember that person's name. You're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I wonder what happened to that person. That type of a thing. Same thing where he does still think about you. Okay. So it's not so much that he doesn't care with the Five of Wands. There's a lot of stuff he's working to grapple on his side with the Six of Pentacles so that he comes in correct for an equal reciprocal relationship. It's really not you or him right now. It's God that's keeping this connection on hold because he needs to get up to your level where he will give as much to the relationship as you do. That's the only reason that all is quiet on the home front. It's not that he's not thinking about you or doesn't care about you. You're heavily on his mind more than you know as he's working to process this side of things. And extra confirmation to know that he is still like thinking of you, you're on his mind, is with your guys' bond and connection on the Six of Pentacles, that when you're thinking about him, he's thinking about you. and you're getting influenced by his energies. Like you might be having a really good day or a good morning, and then midway through the morning, all of a sudden you're like, nah, screw this world. I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to even do it. I was in a good mood 20 minutes ago. I'm not in a good mood now. That's because on his side of the fence, he's getting in a bad mood or frustrated about trying to process his feelings and emotions towards you. And that energetical connection crosses over into your energy, 5 of Cups. But no, he is still heavy on your mind and working to return on the 6 of Pentacles. He's not moving on. He's right now working with being tested about how do you come in correct for Samantha, not for somebody else. Okay? So I hope that helps. Okay, faith and love. Let's do faith and love at 5129. Faith and love sees thoughts and intentions with you and your future. Okay, you got it, girl. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Intentions. Thoughts and intentions. See versus faith and love. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Expect him to reach out with some questioning or messages on the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Thoughts about you right now. I'm seeing with the 4 of Wands down here. Do you have confirmation that he's your twin flame? That you guys are on a bit of a twin journey? Because the rewards will show up with the Wheel of Fortune on this one here. His thoughts about you are that you're a good choice. 10 of Pentacles. You're somebody internally in his subconscious that he sees a very long-term connection with. Page of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune is almost him calling himself out on it, about coming back in and coming around correct. Now, you guys are destined for a reunion in this timeline. I can't give an exact date onto it for your future, but I can see that by Leo season of 2025, like which is basically the end of July, that you guys are back into a connection that you're both happy with too. Okay. And working to nurture it and grow it into something solid and long term, 10 of Pentacles. That's what he actually does see and think about you, that you're a solid, you're the long-term girlfriend that turns into a spouse, not the girlfriend that you meet at the bar and after the evening, that's it, we move on. No, you're long-term in his eyes, okay? All right, Heather, let's do Heather Bell. Heather Bell will be at 5305. All right, what do we have? What's the story for Tim and Heather romantically, past, present, future? All right, let's see what's up. What's the story? Perfect, thank you. Long term is the 6 of Wands, because that came out very first. Wheel of Fortune, 10 Pentacles, 4 of Wands. The rewards for what you guys have dealt with in the entire connection are coming through. 7 of Cups shows in the past he made you feel like an option. You might even have busted him liking other people's stuff online, sending messages, or just like his Snapchat store kept going up even though he wasn't responding to your messages. 4 of Swords to the 3 of Wands shows that God put this connection into a time out with the Emperor for him to go through his ego death. That's the current conditions, okay? He's experienced ego death and something about, like, you're notice that he's successfully completing this and that he's going through the test and learning the lesson. You're going to notice if you watch television or you see like little news feed stories, you're going to see a lot more news feed stories about house fires and apartment fires. Those let you know that he's working to put out the fire, okay? That leads you guys into a future direction where he comes out from behind the 9 of Wands. This shows how much he's been checking you out online still. For the Ace of Cups on the 7 of Swords, that you guys can make it through this process and he'll mature. He will stop acting like that. And look at the clarity you've got coming in, Heather. Heather, your reading cleared the energies on the screen up even. This is the point where the clarity comes in on his side of the fence to reach out and make the moves, okay? I do see you and Tim together long-term in the future. We are going to have a lot of twin flame unions and twin flame reunions. Those of you that have chosen to disconnect from your twin and go soulmate, oh, you guys are set too. The energies in the skies, the last time they all lined up like this, including we have a very big parade of planets coming up at the end of January, where there's a group of planets that have not been on this energetical, basically it's like a chute or a slide. Like think of those big old metal slides in school that burnt your butt. That's what these planets lining up at the end of January are, to get things started, to get things going. The way these planets are lining up, they haven't been like this since America was founded 270 some odd years ago. All right, so there's a lot of new starts, fresh starts for you guys with the people on your mind. Okay, Angel, what's up? What's next in your love life? Okay, Angel, you'll be at 5536. All right, what's next in Angel's love life? Okay, I do dig this software. This is cool. This stuff is off. Wow. Yeah. Screw you, StreamYard. Seriously. All right. Right? All my fellow tarot readers that are snooping in the chat right now are like, you know what? He's right. StreamYard sucks. Anyways, the Empress card. Girl, if you ain't planning on it, you might want to just a heads up on it because, oh my word, yeah, Three of Cups, Empress, Queen of Cups, World card. There is the potential for motherhood. I kid you not in your future. So it could be a little bit of either A, makeup boom boom, or it could be B, new person boom boom. Either way, just a heads up because the end of the tension and everything that you've been feeling in your life is coming up. This could just be a result of a girl's night out, a couple drinks, whatever. But I don't feel liquid courage involved in love connection. I see the person returning back, proclaiming real love and asking for forgiveness. Because look at you hanging out with a therapist here. You've done a very good share of your healing work, and that he sees you from the other side of the fence as an empress. That leads you to a world card, a long-term connection that very well could make you a mama bear. Okay, just so you know. All right. There's the potential for a child in the energies. Should you free will choose it or not with this person, I see that's what's next for you in your love life. So one way or another, you got them returning. How fast do you want the outcome to happen? Okay, so I hope that helps. Manjuro Mom. Let's see what's up for Manjuro Mom. Okay, we'll do Manjuro Mom at 5724. All right, 5724. The Aquarius needs to know if I should move on, stop waiting for my Aries. Okay, can't wait for you to make it. I cannot wait to come to Vegas. Even though the Cheer Choice Awards booted me and Caitlin Petty from the island, me and KP don't need an award to go somewhere. I'm coming. I'm going. I was like, you know what? I already planned the hotel. I already made flight plans for April. I'm coming to Vegas in April. All right, let's see what we got. The Aquarius needs to know, should I move on or stop waiting for my Aries? Eight of Swords to the Four of Cups. You know when it is time to move on. God cannot affect your free will any more than he'll affect his free will. However, I can give you two potential outcomes. That way you have both skills, both knowledge that you can make your own free will decision based on. Page of Swords, just so you know, the Aries is still scoping you out and checking you out, even though not open to a lot of stuff right now, and things are very closed off with the Eight of Swords. Should you choose to wait for him, Four of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, the first 4 months of 2025 will remain kind of quiet, kind of standoffish. But then at that point, you will hear from him, and it's going to start moving towards 10 Pentacles, towards a balanced relationship where he's like, nothing else compares to you, and I want to make this work. Now, should you choose to go the other route and disconnect and walk away from this, here's what God has lined up for you. I don't care how blurry the screen gets. I'm not taking back my comments about StreamYard. Maybe they should learn how to respond to a comment. Wheel of Fortune, should you go this route? Should you choose new? The wheel spins in your favor. Queen of Swords comes out. That's somebody that is more on your level, equal peacefulness. Could be a writer, could be somebody that's in an artistic field that reaches out, that you will actually view as like a rock star, a very confident person, gets a lot of attention. But however, they wind up giving all their attention to you, that with the nope, not justice, this is judgment, Revelations 20, that takes you to 1,000 years of peace faster. Okay? This can happen as soon as around February for you, that somebody reaches out and really starts to make you the center of attention to where you almost reflect back and you're like, wow, why did I ever wait for Aries? Either way, you have success that it works out for you. It's just how soon do you need the gratification or the instant gratification or the satisfaction, whatever on this one. Because you have free will just as much as Aries does and just as much as this other dude does, okay? That it's just a matter of like, when do you choose to? And you can free will back and forth. You can, maybe one morning you wake up and you're like, forget Aries, I'm never speaking to him again. I'm never talking to another Aries again as long as I live. But then you might wake up the next morning and be like, oh my gosh, I really miss Aries. Okay? And leave the door open. What if the new person actually is Aries who returns in a rock star mindset type of a thing? You never know. Okay? So I hope that helps. But overall, you got free will. Okay, Angel Eyes. What do we got for Angel Eyes? We'll do Angel Eyes at 1 hour, 44 seconds. All right. Heard from Taurus, still lied, but we are good to be done. Okay, but we are good to be done. Okay, appreciated his maturity. Is it really over with Cancer? Is he really not going to message me again? Did he read your messages and listen to your voicemail? And will you hear from him this week? Let me see. All right, let me tap in and see what happened here. Perfect, thank you. Three of Swords. Okay, all right. This could be the reading that cuts. Just so you know. Okay, it's not that bad. Oh my gosh, that's like a crazy suspenseful buildup for a really poor outcome, but it's a good outcome. Queen of Wands to the Four of Wands on the Six of Wands. Cancer felt the intensity on this connection, and he felt like he could not keep up with it. So he did what he felt was best for you because he was not able to move at your pace or your speed. He was giving his all to the connection as best as he can, and he felt better to be like, to take a break and to walk away from it because he wasn't responding fast enough. He's telling me, I knew I wasn't responding fast enough. I knew I wasn't making her enough of a priority and it was upsetting her. So that was the reason for this break to have to happen again because he cannot respond as fast as you want him to. You don't slow down to give him the time to respond. So it's kind of like you're a BMW, he's like a 78 Thunderbird. And it's like, and you're like, what? Type of a thing. So time apart would be needed to one, to allow you some time to like slow down, recoup, and regain composure because it was becoming really frustrating. And for him, some time to clean the engine out and kind of sell the Thunderbird to a junkyard and get a real new car. But you know what I mean on this one. There is the potential for you guys to come back around and come together again. It's just a matter of matching paces. The energies at this time was not matched up, and therefore it became a lot to handle with the Justice card. That's why he chose to disconnect and walk away from it. Nothing that you did. He felt he wasn't good enough for you. He couldn't move fast enough. He couldn't keep up fast enough. He really, a big part of it, like he feels like he failed you. So he disconnected and it was kind of like, it's Archer, it's easier for me to quit than to let her fire me. He didn't actually want you to break up with him. So he broke it off first because he knew with the Six of Pentacles, he couldn't keep up. Now there is potential that that could change in the future, okay? And same with Taurus. Taurus with the lies, that's not going to stop on the Taurus part. He will continue to do that to you should you choose to go back with that one because he also lied about the girl is what I'm being told. That girl isn't a girl. It's not, well, I mean, no, it's a girl. It's not like, it's not a Caitlyn Jenner thing or nothing like that, but like wasn't a real connection into it. Same thing. All right. So I hope that helps. Oh, the other part that we missed for those extra other questions down there too. Let's see. Did he read the messages, listen to the voicemail and that? Let's see. Page of Pentacles, he did. He's read everything and he has listened to them. Four of Pentacles, I don't see it being this week. With the Empress card, I do see it being a little bit longer because right now he still feels, Cancer feels like he has failed you as a partner. He can't keep up. He read the messages and the voicemails and that, but I don't think you'll hear back from him because right now it's 2 or 3 times that it's happened. So he's at a point where he's like, I can't do it. I'm not good enough for her. I suck. I'm awful. I can't talk fast enough. I can't respond fast enough. I did the best I can, but I don't know what to do with it, Archer. I don't think there'll be a response on this one. It's going to take a big, massive change or a shift that like a card like the Empress would bring on to allow the chance for communication of being like, well, okay, AE, I'll try a little harder this time, or I'll see if I can respond faster in that. But that's also a big part of setting the mutual boundaries that you'd understand that, like, hey, if you can't respond now, you can't. He'll respond when he can respond. Like, literally, even like for an example, I'm a Cancer, not by choice, but anyways, no offense to all the other Cancers out there. You know, sometimes I identify by my Virgo moon, sometimes my Sag Neptune. But you know what? Cancers don't get that bad of a bum rap, okay? Your dominant planet's the moon. But same thing, like since we've started this all signs, or not all signs, but this super chat, my phone hit my wristwatch, my comlink has gone off at least a dozen times. That I mean, it's those people like it's like I can't answer right now type of a thing, and I got to get back to it. He still feels very, very guilty that he couldn't. Like right now, if I was really down and like, oh my gosh, this sucks that because I'm not going to stop the reading and be like, hang on, guys, I got to text my friend back or I got to text this person back and stuff. So a lot of it is that it's at a point where he feels really bad that he can't. And that's the reason he won't reach out because he feels like he's failed you. That's the only thing. It's nothing on you. It's on his side of the fence. Okay. All right. Angel K. Oh wow, the angels are lining up. It's a parade of angels, Jason. Jason, it's a parade of angels. It's not Tarot Novella. We got a lot of angels tonight. And I got a really bad now the video quality's back again. The angels fixed the video quality. Good to have angels on our side. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Let's do Angel K, which is kind of like Special K, but it's like Angel. That's cool. Anyways, 10616. All right. Angel K, does my male friend Garrett have feelings for you? Woo, interesting. Let's find out. Does Garrett have feelings for Angel? Does Garrett have feelings for Angel? Oh my gosh, Angel Eyes, I just realized how much you donated. This reading is sponsored by Angel Eyes. Girl, I love you. You're OG. You're a real deal. Okay. Does Garrett have feelings? Does Garrett have feelings? Ooh, he's quiet. He's closed off. A question like that should have made this deck pop. The Fool card. He does. Okay, he's got feelings for you. Sun card. You make him quite happy. The Devil card shows the biggest fear he has, the biggest thing that's not going on. He's afraid you don't want him out of the friend zone. He very much has a head trip in his mind right now. He's like, I've been friend zoned. She's not interested. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. My goose is cooked. Stick a fork in me. I'm in the friend zone. There's no coming out. Ah! He doesn't realize. Like you're curious. You got a little curiosity, and I could see a very nice union between the two of you guys because, like, I see some really coolness between the two of you guys, especially with the Judgment card. That you guys kind of know each other already pretty good. Where like a first date wouldn't be that weird, awkward first date where it's like we got to sit up. Like it's like me that I'm like in just my Nashville sweatshirt, and like I just wanted to be warm and comfy and cozy. Like if you guys want to put your elbows on the table while you're talking, if one of you snorts while they laugh during the date, it's not gonna be like, oh gosh, oh gosh. So there's some very good potential between the two of you guys to bring this out of the friend zone and grow it into a really nice connection. He just is, he does have feelings for you. He's just really scared that he's stuck in the friend zone. Okay. But yeah. And he's also afraid with the Nine of Swords that if he does say something and then like either you say no or it doesn't work out, then he's like, well, then I've lost my friend. So he kind of gets into a stalemate mode where he's like, I'd rather keep her as a friend than have her say no. All right. So that it might require an I'm hungry text type of a thing and be like, I'm hungry. Like, we're both human beings. You want to go get food together? I might snort while I laugh, but it's okay. And he'll be like, whoa. All right. I hope that helps. All right. Let's do Patricia at 108.33. All right. Patricia, Leo, Sun, and Rising. What has it been holding back the Sag? Okay. So we got Leo and Sag. When will he make a move towards you and make things right to be with you romantically? Let's find out. Come on, this deck knows Sagittarius. Come on now. Queen of Cups. Okay, does love you. There are some feelings, and I see an apology coming because the Queen of Cups is the card of forgiveness. Because you've already forgiven him on your side. He hasn't forgiven himself yet with the Mage to the Knight of Cups. He's doing a lot of rough self-talk on himself right now. Okay, that he is blaming himself on all of it. So a lot of it right now is his guilt that's holding him back. Okay, and that he really feels like he messed things up. However, the Magician here on this Knight of Cups does show him coming around to a point of making an offer, of taking a shot with the Knight of Cups, of being like, hey, can we dress cute, go get coffee and talk about this? That, can we get together? Like I see him wanting to get together with you. And even though you start off by working through the holdups from the past and setting the boundaries and that, it still winds up turning into an Ace of Wands date that resparks and reignites the passion. I'm going to say within the next 4 to 6 weeks as well. I am actually being told to give you a timeline that he'll come through this. He might even actually be talking to a parent or something. Yeah, he's got like a parent, close friend, or something like that, that he's like, do you think I can fix things? Do you think I can work stuff out with Patricia? Can we, what? And the friend is like, yeah, why don't you just call her? And he's like, I don't know if I can just call her yet. I don't think his friend talks like that, but like his friend's like, dude, Leo, are you being intentionally dense? And he's like, no, I really feel like or Sag, are you being intentionally dense? And him being like, no, I really don't know, type of a thing. But I think it comes out to the end that he does take a shot. And with me calling him the Leo when you're the Leo, that tells me a lot of mirroring going on. So your energies are very similar. You're synced up at the moment where you do kind of know how he's feeling. the cord between you guys is transmitting really kind of powerfully. We're almost he's acting a little bit like a Leo, you're acting a little bit like a Sagittarius, okay? But it's all good stuff, okay? All right, let's see. Next one we'll do. Oh yeah, I forgot. You mentioned that too about Angel doing like the multiples on there. We'll just run through them then. Yeah, because they're too far apart. I can't scroll and find all the extra messages. Okay, next in the love life. Yeah, we're at the third one anyways, so let's just roll with it. All right, will the ex Anthony reach out? Okay, let's find out. So let's do Angel K at 111.22. All right, 111.22 will be the Angel K. All right, will the ex Anthony reach out? Gave up on waiting. Okay, let me see. Gotcha. Okay. God asked for a review. I have to do what God tells me to do. He's my boss. He's a cool boss too. I've never understood why people would ever want to sell their souls to the devil. I mean, it's so much cooler working with God than working with Toby. Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands. Oh, Hierophant. That's why God wanted me to check on something with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, what I'm seeing on this one here is that at the moment, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, is that Anthony will reach out. Okay, he is kind of watching you from behind that Nine of Wands with what he's going through. But on this Eight of Cups, what I'm seeing happen is that you're actually coming into a higher vibration where God is saying that God is unsure of which energy you want the most. Do you want things to go with Garrett? Do you want something to happen with Anthony? Because he's unsure of which direction to go. Okay. Like it's like you put an order in for spaghetti in a restaurant, and then when the waiter comes back around and is like, "So how are things? Do you need more water? Do you need more bread?" You're like, "I don't need more water or bread, but I think I would actually rather have a steak." And he goes and changes the order, and then when he comes back out, "Okay, no problem. I got the steak order put in for you, no worries." And you're like, "Oh, I kind of wanted the spaghetti." And it's not on your side. It's that both gentlemen, both Garrett and Anthony, are both ready. They're on an approach path. They're like their energies are both cleared, like race cars, like drag racers at the Christmas tree, waiting for the lights to and then they take off. The thing is, God wants to know which one you truly want and desire, because He's not sure which direction, which like whose car goes first, type of a thing. All right. So it's almost like you're at the point of the Nine of Wands in the biblical tarot. The Nine of Wands is Satan testing Job. I wonder why I brought up the Satan thing, but this is kind of like your biggest test is God is literally like privately just between you and God asking you, Angel, who do you want? Who would you like to have in your life? If you answer with Anthony, he gets Anthony off and goes. Green light, go. If you're like, well, I wouldn't mind seeing what happens with Garrett, no problem. Garrett gets the green light and goes. So right now, there's a little pause in your action, Nine of Wands, as God looks to you and says, Angel, what do you want? All right. So I hope that helps. Okay, speaking of it, see angels. We got y'all, we got a lot of angels here. We have 53,000 angels actually, which I love it. I think that's awesome. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's do angel number 3. Let's do I'm seeing that I'm so addicted to Beatles records and stuff because literally what I tied that to was a scene from the movie Help when the superintendent gets off the airplane and like there's like 4 security guards at the airport, but they keep ducking behind each other. And like the superintendent guy's like, I present to you a PC 71. Oh, nice. Yeah, PC 13. Yeah, nice, nice. PC 13. But it's actually 2 guys and they keep ducking behind each other to make it look like a long line of like of people. Anyways, that was a completely boring story. I have no clue why I went there. So 115 for Angel. All right, Angel 7474. What is God's message for you regarding love and money? I love you too. Love you too, Angel 7474. Ooh, okay, the moon card comes out. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Okay, God's message for you right now is that you are transitioning into a newer vibration right now. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. That moon card, the moon cycles especially affecting you, the waxing moon more than the waning or the full moon. Okay. But you are transitioning into a vibration that is actually bringing you out of a level of anxiety and entering into a newfound higher level of clarity with the Eight of Cups. You're going through an ascension right now, okay? This is actually going to allow for less nerves, less fears, and a new way of thinking in both love and money that will allow you to make it through this transformation and this change in 2025 that brings a lot of clarity to your personal life. Both your love life and your career, your money will change going into 2025, especially after we make it through the new moon in Aquarius, which that one, that's next month because the current new moon is Capricorn. Next new moon will be in Aquarius. There's a weird moon cycle thing happening, but the node shift as well. So January, you will start noticing a lot of changes as you begin to transmit on this newer vibration that you will come out on top on the other side. Okay. Pisces season will be rather transformative for you, and that's coming February into March. Okay. So Nine of Cups, a little bit of like count your blessings, but in the good way, because a lot of your wishes will start coming true that you wanted this job, this person. Okay. With all these cards of Pisces energy, it's telling me that once that node shifts into Pisces from Aries, a lot of the pressure is going to be taken off of you. And you're going to enter more into the Neptunian energy, the 12th house energy that really works to bring your dreams from your crown chakra into the reality. Okay. So I hope that helps. I hope it made sense. I dig those messages. It's just a big level up. Okay, Mary Baker. Mary Baker. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's do Mary Baker at 117. All right, 117.33. Mary Baker. All right, Mary Baker, think about your person. Let's see what we got from Mary Baker. Tap me in. Tap me in, tune me in. I don't know why I just got told it is totally okay for you to wear that to work. Hey, maybe it's yup, see? Maybe it sells cars. Queen of Swords. Oh, girl, within the next 5 months, you got a promotion coming. I think you might make it either into finance or into like either assistant sales manager or new car sales manager. Not like general sales manager, but like on the new car side with Two of Swords. Somebody already has actually been watching you as you're going through. Oh, you're going to be actually really busy on the last day of the month too. You are actually going to get that person. Check this out. You're actually going to get that person, Mary, that comes in saying, "All right, end of the month, who wants to buy a car?" However, they're actually going to actually be able to finance the car. That's the wild part. So yes, you're going to work late on New Year's Eve to make that quota, make the last couple of numbers. But believe it or not, the dude's going to get finance approved for it. It's going to get you what are you at a bonus level or something? Because this person's going to cross you over a bonus level that you kind of need the deal, and you're going to get the deal. Tower card Seven of Swords shows the person on your mind as well in the love department. God's been a little busy throwing tower cards at them, like to the point that St. Peter's like, God, what are you up to? And God's like, nothing. What are you up to? St. Peter's like, I'm watching you. And God's like, oh, what a coincidence. I'm watching you too. you know, but that's actually going to put the person on your mind into an empress status that I see them reaching out before Pisces season to actually try to repair a connection with you. Okay. And again, Two of Swords, Five of Cups. Don't feel like you're too old to wear that outfit. You wear it to work, whatever. It's like the old way. I had a very good Aries friend of mine that was a waitress back when I was in high school, and I worked as a short order cook. That she always ordered the restaurant's shirts. She always ordered them the size smaller, and I'm like, why do you keep doing that? Because she would come into the back for like a break, and she'd be like, I'm so uncomfortable right now, and I'd be like, why do you keep doing that? She goes, because I get tips, and I'd be like, oh, I see what you're doing there. But anyhow, so I hope that helps. Okay. Next up is going to be Amy, right? Yeah, Amy Milliken. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. So we'll do Amy Milliken's at 120.05. All right. Started talking to Bryce, cool, but the communication is worse as friends, okay? But he tells everyone he still wants me, but won't tell you. Done talking through friends. I told him I'm about to walk away. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got for potential outcome. How did that affect Bryce's energies? How did that affect Bryce's energies? The Nine of Swords to the Sun card, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Okay, I see here the ultimatum will work. Okay, Strength card. Just at that last moment. Allow this to stew. Allow them the Nine of Swords. Allow for the silence for a little bit of conducting no contact properly. Okay, in that now we wait. It's the old earmuffs, Buddha squirrel. We've shaken the tree. Let's see what squirrels fall out of it. Okay, because like some kind of Ten of Wands, deep down his subconscious knows that you make him happy, but he's very scared to proceed because of what he's gone through. However, the little ultimatum that you gave to him, I see that being just a bit of the catalyst that makes him take a shot. And like I see the conversation that comes in after maybe about 3 to 9 days. Okay, 3 to 9 days of like no contact. That then Bryce reaches out and was like, "All right, girl, we can try this, but heads up, I might suck at this. I might be a sucky boyfriend, sucky significant other. All right, if you don't like me, you got to tell me, okay? Because he sucks at relationships. And not that he's like mean or like a player or anything like that. He just doesn't know how to be a boyfriend. Like he needs a class or a tutorial. That's all, kind of a thing. All right. So when he does reach out and is like, okay, I'll call you out on this. Let's give it a try. You're gonna have your work cut out for you. You're gonna have to teach him how to like communications, boundaries, teach him how to be a boyfriend. Okay, he's never had a woman that actually had feelings for him or in love with him. Okay, so but he's worth it. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay, anything new for Randy? All right, so let's do Randy at 122.20. All right, let's see, 122.20. Okay, is there anything new and what to look out for? Anything new, what to look out for? Anything new, what to look out for? Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Right now, her biggest fears, Six of Swords, that she's working to overcome, is the fears of it repeating itself. Okay, that's why there's still a little bit of silence in the connection. And she's still working with the therapist on stuff like that. She's very nervous about getting accused of it again. There's a lot of trust that's getting rebuilt right now that she's working on. The Five of Cups, this just shows that the biggest thing right now going on is that she doesn't want the history to repeat itself. She doesn't want a fight that was as bad as this one to happen again. And with that Four of Pentacles, it's why she's got herself closed off, because the intensity of it has been a lot to process. The Wheel of Fortune of the Six of Swords does show she's working to process it. And Aquarius season, which is approaching, because we're already in Capricorn season now. Aquarius season will be a catalyst, especially with Pluto in Aquarius, that will allow her to see things from a much like you and I would call it like a far out perspective. A far like, whoa, that's far out. That's some weird alien thinking, but that's the mindset she's going to get into, and it will help with the progression of this. Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn right into the Knight of Wands. So Capricorn season, still a little slow and quiet. Aquarius season, stuff starts to happen. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, let's do Dawn at 120. Let's do Dawn at 124.02. All right, let's see. Scorpio has been dating another. Can't say I haven't considered the same, but I still have feelings. Has Scorpio moved on from our connection for good? Will we get a chance to clear the air? Okay, gotcha, Dawn. Let's see what we got. One. Page of Cups, the Hermit card, and the Three of Pentacles. As much as this hurts with the Star card right now, what Scorpio is doing right now is needed. It's part of the process in order for Scorpio to work on their healing and to really find out that this person is not you. All right. And it's not so much that Scorpio thinks they can do better. This is the part of their life journey. God's still with them and kind of watching what they're up to. It's not over between the two of you guys. This is the part of Scorpio's life experience and everything, that the age difference is a big factor for you too. But this is part of Scorpio's life journey that he's finding his way and like what he does and doesn't want, because deep down on the subconscious level, like he knows you're the one. That's the thing. So it's not over for you guys. There's a potential in the future to work things back out, but it's also a little bit of a time that God's let me know for a little bit of a test for you as well, in order for you to make that attempt, because you've considered the same. Your free will choices. You can totally wait because he will return. He's going to realize this. It's like trial and error and type of a thing as he finds his way through the intensities of his life. But God's saying he's not going to find anything better than you. Unfortunately, this is part of the way his life's journey is played out, that instead of just right out of the gate knowing you're the one, he's got to do this now. And God is the only reason, well, besides the fact that, I mean, God can totally affect free will. He could flood this whole planet in a second if he wants to. But not that, but maybe he can just like flood his bathtub or something for your Scorpio. But this part of the journey, unfortunately, is the one that he's got to figure out. And God is allowing this to play out this way because it needs to happen before you guys are married. Scorpio can't go into the 7-year itch after he's put a ring on your finger. So to have this play out now where you guys both get that opportunity, should you choose to, but you guys both have an opportunity to date, try other options. Now, just so you know, the person that Scorpio's dating, it's not going to work out. You start dating somebody, it's not going to work out because one way or another, you guys are meant to be with each other on this one. So even if you do free will, be like, okay, I'll do it too. Scorpio wants to start dating, I'll start dating. Both y'all are going to wind up like never really make into a relationship level, but like a few dates, and it just kind of fizzles away because it's just allowing you guys to be guided right back to each other. I don't see a lot of potential for a hardcore, solid relationship for either of you guys with anyone else other than you two. However, he's taking his sweet time doing it so that he can come back together and you guys can get married. The upside to that is that after you're married, you don't have to worry about him doing it again to you. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, now we'll do Natalia. We'll be at. I know, right, Jason? Don't tell him. Don't give him any ideas. Be careful. Rowdy's vision is based on movement, Jason. All right, let's see. No, you're not, Rowdy. It's a cold. Take some medicine. I'm dying too when I get sick. Rowdy's vision is based on movement. It's Australian, eh? Gotta be a wallaby. It's probably a wallaby. I know, right? Totally. Okay, let's see. Mama T, is Rowdy still alive? Or has he been replaced? Do we have, is it a new Rowdy now? Oh no. Oh no. He ate a bad koala. Why would you eat koala, Rowdy? I don't understand. Oh my, it is. It is, Rowdy. I've died twice from a cold. I have. It's nobody believes me either. Okay, 120. Let's see. Let's we'll mess around with this later. All right, Natalia is up at 128.27. Okay, Natalia. All right, looking for another job. Any advice? Let's see. Actually, the Hierophant. Even this deck is telling me, Archer, seek higher knowledge. Let me go to my work finance deck. The Hierophant. Okay, let's see. Any advice on looking for another job for Natalia? Okay. Thank you. 7 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Interesting, I'm being told to have you apply at a gym. That's cool, but it could be like a life coach job or a position doing something online. However, what I'm seeing here, 7 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Do not feel sad or embarrassed to apply multiple times at multiple locations. Even if you're just running down Indeed and LinkedIn and Monster and you're apply. And also, I'm being told a little update on the CV. Make sure your CV is condensed down to one page. All right, cut out your high school years and cut out any of the extra fluff. Stick to the bullet points so that your CV winds up being one page. If it's printed out, it fits on one page, no second page. That most of the employers, as they start looking at this new stuff, that anything over one page they don't have time for. They just chuck those resumes out the window. But yours being one page, featuring the bullet points and cleanly presented, even if you just use a Microsoft Word template, it's going to get you noticed. And then don't be shy. Keep popping in the applications because what I'm seeing here is used right now as a bit of a dry run because coming on, what would that Monday be? January, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, first, second, third. Saturday is the 4th, Sunday's the 5th, Monday's the 6th. Coming on the 6th, Monday, January 6th, there will be a lot of new job postings, okay? So this gives you some time to make sure CV's in check. You've got it's basically like headshots, glamour shots, pictures, info, email, phone number, everything lined up because the job you will get will be posted the week of January 6th. The energies show you will apply for it the week of January 6th. Like you're going to find it's like posted 3 days ago, posted 2 days ago, posted 3 hours ago. That's the one that you're going to hit, and they're going to be like, whoa, this person's got it together, and you'll get that interview. Okay. January is the transformative year for you on that. All right. Let's see. Jen. Let's do Jen. Let's do our Gemini Jen at 1:30:58. All right, Gemini Jen. Let's Jen. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? This reading is sponsored by Jen the Gemini for that. Thank you, hon. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you. Thank you. You're a blessing too. This family, all you all, this channel would not be the same without you. But Jen, thank you so much. You actually know, I know you said no cards needed, just a donation, but I'm going to pull you a card because, like, you'll know what it means. Actually, everybody knows what this one means. Ace of Wands. Something will happen between you and your person to reignite the connection and reignite that spark between the two of you guys. It is 100% not over between you two yet. Okay. All right. Scorpio brown sugar. Scorpio brown sugar. Yeah. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Jen, if I could come through this screen and give you a hug and a kiss, I totally would. Love you, girl. All right. Let's see what's up. Scorpio brown sugar. We're going to do Scorpio brown sugar at 1:32:03. Okay. Why my boyfriend didn't show up for Christmas. Why he didn't show up for Christmas. Okay, let me see what's up. Why did your boyfriend not show up for Christmas? Four of Pentacles. Family got in the way. Yep. 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anyways, 4 Sun card. Here we go. Okay. The family got in the way of his happiness. Straight up. He has, and it's not by his choice. I'm seeing that it's either his mom or a sibling, but I'm kind of leaning towards mom having a short umbilical cord. The family got in the way of like, oh, you're coming to spend time with us. And then he got stuck there and he couldn't get away from it. And like, help make the food, help with this. And his family's kind of slow. So the thing is, like, if his family says, oh, we're eating at 4 o'clock, the food is finally like, it's by 6 o'clock, the mom or the grandma, whoever is handling the cooking, is like, all right, it's almost done, looking really good here. Well, the entire family's gathered around going, we were hungry 2 hours ago. What's going on in there? So a lot of this shows that family got in the way. And Sun card to the High Priestess, he's like a little embarrassed because he doesn't want you looking at him like a mama's boy type of a thing. Okay. That was the biggest part of it. It is nothing personal on your side. I'm seeing that this has actually been a little bit of a continuing factor for you guys, in that oftentimes when he doesn't respond right away or plans fall through, he does feel bad. That's the biggest thing on the 5 of Cups, but it's usually because the family reaches out and needs something from him. We need you to come and help with this. We need you to do this. And some of it's stuff that they can do on their own. Because I'm being told like mama is pretty healthy and stuff like that, you know, where like she, and the age thing, mama's not that old yet. She can handle this. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. What I see happening on this, because he's kind of tired of being single. Okay. And look, literally, as I'm saying, his mom can handle some stuff on her own. 9 of Pentacles comes out going, yep, she just chooses not to. I see him actually getting to a point here. It could be as soon as New Year's even, or depending, I don't know if his mom's a Capricorn or not, but something around the next family event of sorts is that he's going to lay it on the line. And this could even just be a simple phone call that mom's like, oh my gosh, son, we need you again because the turkey's done or whatever, you know. It's going to be like, look, mom, I have plans made. I cannot keep doing this. Like, a lot of stuff in 2025 for him is going to be about balancing his personal life and his family life, to let, because it even says in the Bible, when a man, you know, leaves home, they're supposed to head out, start making plans to mate and start a family and everything. His mom's not totally letting that happen. The family is very dependent on him, and that causes a lot of the issues. I see him setting the tones of being like, look, I'm going to make some stuff work with brown sugar. So you guys, we got you, mom, you got to learn, you got to adjust. There's a woman in my life. Okay. That will lead towards the 6 of Wands victory. He's going to stand up for himself, which will be a big change so that this stuff doesn't keep repeating itself going into 2025. Okay. All right. Oh, Crypto, Mama T, Crypto sent you a super chat. Thanks, Crypto. You hang in there because it's not over between you guys. That Taurus Pisces connection, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. You got some time to grow and everything on this. Okay, I think we made it through them. Did pretty good. Let's see. I'm still kind of feeling it for a second. Let's keep rolling. Let's see what else we got. Can I knock out all the super chats? Let me see. I know the screen looks like garbage, but trust me. Oh, there'll be another internet rewire as soon as I end this live. I probably will do it before I go to sleep. Let's see. Rowdy, Stephanie, Shrek, Ron. Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay, guys. Y'all, these last couple of ones, let's do it. All right. A snipe chat from Rowdy. Let's see. Assuming Mama can't throw a plate today. Oh no, she can totally still throw a plate. Her arms aren't hurting. She's just tired. It won't break as easily, but it'll still leave a mark. All right. Why Cappy like AE so mean to Cancerians? Wait, Angel Eyes isn't mean to hold that. Easy there, Rowdy. Don't judge every crab based on one that didn't taste good. One crab didn't get enough butter. All right, Rowdy's at 136.50. Queen of Swords to the High Priestess. It not to sound like my needle stuck in the groove with the two cups. It's a bit of the age difference. Your Cappy's just not ready yet. She's like muffin. It's still baking, but she's close. Because like you've already put the toothpick in once and been like, couple more minutes. Because you see, the thing is, like, you're ready for a commitment. You're ready for a relationship. You're ready to lock it down. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. She's still kind of living her rock star life. She's young. You've experienced so many things that she hasn't even had a chance yet to. Ask your Capricorn what the Challenger space shuttle was about. She doesn't know it. She didn't experience it. She didn't live through it. What about the wall falling down? Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. She's gonna be like, what's a Gorbachev? That sort of a thing. There's so much that she still needs to experience. She doesn't know that there was history before 9/11, basically. If you ask her what happened in September of 2000, she won't even be like, she'll be like, Y2K? What was Y2K? Huh? You guys really thought the world was going to end? What's wrong with you guys? That she hasn't experienced a lot of this stuff yet. That she'll come into. Part of Pluto and Aquarius is allowing the 20-somethings to experience it as they approach their 30s and get ready to settle down. That'll bring them in. Okay, so it's actually going really good. Queen of Swords, and yeah, just one rough crab don't spoil the whole soup. Rowdy, no, I'm just kidding. All right, so hope that helps. Exactly. A girl's got to figure out what gremlins are. Like if you asked her like what album is Beatles 6, she'll be like, Beatles. I don't even like bugs. What are you talking about? And you'll be like, no, right? You find me a girl that knows what Beatles 6 is, we got a winner chicken dinner right there. All right. All right, let's see. It's all part of those life journeys, Rowdy. That's the thing. Everybody, like, she's working to find her way on her own. And when she is ready to come in for that solid connection with you, here's the hardest part. Here's the hardest part, brother. You can't judge her for what happened in between that time. Like if she reaches out in February, it's like you can't look and go, well, wait, who else was testing the muffin? That's her personal life, and that be prepped and more focused on that moment. You know what I mean? I know I should have made a Rolling Stones reference for you, but you know what they say, Rowdy? Like the great philosopher Jagger said, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you might just find you get what you need. However, the biggest thing is that when the day comes, okay, and that when the day comes that she does reach out, this is a test you're going through right now. God wants to make sure you're not going to look and go, well, what have you been doing since then? I want the names, phone numbers, and addresses of every boy you've been with until now, because it doesn't matter. That's the thing. Once the day comes, and the day will come, Knight of Wands, that she's with you, that's a big test. I'm actually giving you a cheating sheet. I'm giving you a cheat guide right now. I'm the dude. I was the dude in high school. Ask Mama T. I got in trouble for it. I was the dude selling answers. I just wanted to make some extra money, but I was selling test answers. Anyways, this sort of thing, that's the test that you're experiencing. Once God knows 100% certain that, like, when she does reach out, you're gonna be like, well, who are you with since then? Then that's another step closer, okay? Because she's allowed to find it. She's allowed to find her way. And if the outcome still leads her back to you, doesn't matter. And also, I'm being told she's not really like that. So let's pull a couple more cards. Now we're just hanging out. We're just having fun. But yeah, now, right, Jason? Mary, yeah, they've already, I've been told they got some eyes on you because you've already been looking in that direction that you wanted to do. Whatever that end of the month sale is for you, or end of the year sale, it'll really hit. Yeah, Six of Pentacles to the Chariot. Here's the thing you're going to find out. No other guys. No other guys. She's really enjoying her single life. That is her biggest thing. She's the kind of girl right now that'd be like, I want to use my vacation time and take a trip and travel the world and see things and do things. There's no other guys in her life. Three of Wands to the High Priestess. This is her time to just be herself and find herself. Okay? Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles. It's just the timing. Okay? Okay, so that'll put Stephanie, we'll do Stephanie's at 141.48. All right, energy check-in with Libra. Will Alan and you get back together? You don't know how he feels right now. We seem to be on friend terms. Oh, cool. That friend terms caused the deck to pop. Emperor card, a little bit of ego. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Six of Swords, Four of Cups. I do see on this one here, the feelings for you, he does have a deeper connection for you. His ego gets in the way for the most part, in that he's not really good at expressing love. His version of the friend terms, that's kind of his version of a connection. He's looking at me with this Four of Cups on the Six of Swords as I'm sitting there and being like, so what's up with you two? And he's like, Archer, I interact with her. I thought we were in a connection. And I'd be like, okay, no. The way you got to do is you have to actually be able to tell Steph, like, hey, girl, I love you. Or I like where this is. I'm like, you can't talk to her like she's one of the guys in the locker room, the like different level. He's like, oh, I thought she liked my jokes. And I'm like, no, jokes are cool and stuff, but she wouldn't mind it if you showed her a little bit of like companionship too. He's like, oh, okay. So a lot of it is him changing the perspective on things where he thinks he's doing great. He doesn't realize that like this totally has you guys in like a friend energy because he's just kind of young, foolish, fun, and just enjoys himself. And it's not that he looks at you like you guys are stuck in the friend zone. He kind of treats everybody like one of the guys. And I'd like, if I had a minute to talk to him, I'd be like, you got to do it a little differently, dude. He'd be like, I do. I'd be like, you do. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So I hope that helps. Shrek. Let's do Shrek's reading at 143.30 with these wonderful, we'll just say this is a video filter. I've got a filter on right now to make it look like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Hopefully the audio's good though. Okay, Shrek. Let's see. We'll do a general reading for Shrek at 143.43. General for Shrek. Give me a general for Shrek. Two of Swords to the Two of Cups. Ooh, nice on the repeating twos. Actually, I got something special for you with the star card. Angel number 223. You have faith in the process. There's a lot of things going on in 2025 that's clearing out energetical energies, for lack of a better term, that have been going wrong in your life since 2023. 2025 is making amends to it, and we're going to do something cool for you since my video screen looks so awful. I'm going to actually look the angel number up. Hold on, because, I mean, I don't have all these things memorized. But angel number 223, Shek, it ties to the reading. Whoa, that's heavy, Doc. I'm supposed to read it out loud. Ascended masters and your guides and angels are all encouraging you to be honest with yourself before proceeding further. And I said that this was a lot of energy that would clear stuff from 2023 so that 2025 turned out a little bit different. So right now, even you're like just general, whatever comes out type of a thing without setting any kind of intentions of like I want my ex-wife to go down in flames, Three of Wands, or I want Fiona to make a decision right now. You are finding some serious cool peace in everything with yourself, and that allows you to proceed forward. Bro, you're in a vibration change. How many Mandela effects have you been noticing that you are stuck in between two timelines right now? I have a feeling you're in two timelines. So it's just a little bit of a shift where it's almost like you feel like everything is very stagnant or stale. The energies are very sterile right now, that you're almost experiencing two timelines shifting. Okay? But 2025 is going to be a different year for you. Okay. Um, Rhonda, let's do Rhonda's at. I'm so sorry about the video quality. This channel, I don't even know why it's doing it. Anyways, okay, let's see. Let's do. We're gonna do Rhonda's at 140, 146. Rhonda's at 146. Okay. All right. I hope you guys can at least hear me, even though the video looks like Charlie Brown's teacher. What's coming in for love for Rhonda? What's coming in for love for Rhonda? Cool. Thank you. Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the one on your mind, completing their healing journey. Have faith. Because with that Seven of Swords, that shows they're taking the Five of Swords out of the equation. They're making it through the 5 stages of grief that the Five of Swords describes, so that they have 2 swords ready to take that leap and take a risk with the Ace of Pentacles on the Eight of Wands. Okay? What I'm seeing coming for love, the one that left you, basically left you hurting. That no closure, no final for you. I see him reaching back out, and the reason they didn't is because it's not over between you guys. There is no closure because there is no ending yet. It's just getting ready to restart. Okay. Heads up on January 17th and January 18th. Okay. Those 2 dates may have some catalytic moments for you that will help you on the journey. All right. And then we'll do Linnea. Linnea will be at 147.20. 147.20. Oh, cool. All right. So it's like a podcast more than a video, thanks to the video quality. All right. That's cool. All right. Will I marry the Scorpio I'm with now? Okay. Will Linnea marry the Scorpio she's with now? Let's see. Yeah. He hasn't actually told you that he's thought about it already. Nine of Swords. There's not a lot of communication about the wedding or the marriage on there because everything is still just getting started. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups here does show that even though it's a little quiet right now, as we approach summer season, Cancer and Leo season, that's where a lot of your connection starts changing and you guys start going from the current status that you are, that you start getting more exclusive, more committed, more thinking about weddings and engagements and moving in together and taking things to the next step and the next level. All right. Right now, it's a little bit of maintaining speed and heading, Nine of Swords, but I do see it leads that way. This summer is going to be a very transformative year for you coming up. All right, July and August of 25. That I'm seeing a little bit of that Cancer Leo energy that comes out on this one. That the bond between you guys is strengthening over the first half of 2025 and leading towards a long-term commitment. And believe it or not, even though there's not a marriage right now, Scorpio looks at you guys as if you are. Like the energy I'm feeling off of Scorpio is like, you don't have the paper yet, but I'm fully committed. Just fully committed. The paper's like a technicality. And he might even stay Nine of Swords quiet just for the financial reasons too, like that. Like money might even be a little better by the summertime to afford planning a wedding and stuff like that. But even right now, he looks as it like he's committed to you. He's like, just because we don't have the paper doesn't mean I don't feel like she's all mine. Okay. So I hope that helps. And I'm so sorry about the image quality, guys. I do not know why. Now it's back again. That is some freaky cool stuff. I love energetical shifts like that. I mean, my software is strong enough where it's not ending it or freezing it, but man, that transmission level is cool. I dig energy like that. It makes me want to know more. Oh my gosh, right. Okay. Thank you guys all so much. I appreciate you. AC, thank you. I am in Libra through Pisces. So sorry that I missed the readings and that the schedule got to be a lot. I feel so bad like I let you guys down. I never want to do that. But thank you all so much. We will do an all signs tomorrow. So Libra to Pisces, you go and get a reading tomorrow. All right. Definitely set the bell and subscribe. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading. We're going to get back on track for January with this year coming. All right. We'll just start fresh. All 12 signs tomorrow, live 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll kick off into Aries, Taurus, and Gemini on Tuesday, Cancer, Leo, Virgo Wednesday, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius Thursday, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces Friday. We'll get it right. So thank you guys all for being here. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, thank you, Mary. Oh my gosh, thank you. I love you. I love you guys. And thank you to the Mod Squad. You guys are the real deal. Thank you so much. Hey, Moonlight. What's up, Moonlight Soul Path? Thanks for coming by, y'all. Okay, we'll see you later. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern for the all signs. All right, otherwise, you guys have a good night and sleep well. I love you. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. And on that note, I love this day. Love you.